Alright, I'm doing a TvP here, and I'm not quite sure why I won. I thought I played pretty well, but overall, yeah, I don't know the TvP matchup as well as I should, and I kind of feel like it's a bit of a gamble. So that might have been what happened. So let me take a quick look here. So this player, he's good. He's a platinum level, and he's played Team Diamond, so he's a 5-time plat, 2,500 games. So he's a good player. So okay, so regardless of what went down, he's a good player. And let's check out the match. I think I know why I did well here. I think I know what the deal is. So I'm going to watch it from my perspective at fast speed, and then I'm going to watch it back from his perspective. So I'm going for a Widowmine drop harassment, and I did a scout, and I didn't see his base, and then I did a scout here and didn't see his base because he didn't put anything in the front, he put everything in the back. So this scout did not see, although there was a nexus there. So when I saw this third, I was empty. I decided it had to be back here, or obviously up there, but I thought more likely here. So I go here, and then what happened in the process was, because I didn't scout early enough and mis-scouted here, I had enough minerals to build a command center, so I built my command center incredibly early. So our command centers went down at the same time. And again, I've got my factory going down here.
Add-on complete.
And then that factory, I'm attempting to do some Widowmine harassment. And I screw that up, actually, pretty badly. So I get my new barracks, I get an eBay, land my command center. He's way ahead in the workers right now, but I got mules, so it's roughly even.
Add-on complete.
So this dies. That was a waste. I did see the nexus, but that was a waste. And he's got a scout here. Get my starport down. So Widowmine drop. It killed something. Probably the Zealot.
Research.
Okay. So anyway,
Additional supply depots.
getting more supply depots,
Additional supply depots required.
getting my Medevacs,
Add-on.
getting the add-on for my Medevacs.
Additional supply depots required. Base is under attack.
He's trying to take out that.
Upgrade complete. Research complete.
Go, go, go! It's about to get heavy. This better be good.
So I'm getting my upgrades. +1 attack is done.
Research complete.
+1 armor is almost done. Combat shield is done. Stim is done. Concussive shell is done. And I'm going to move out with a force. In the income tab, it's 30 to 44. I have double mules, so he's a bit ahead. So I'm going to move out with my Medevacs. I'm going to try to do some damage. Right now, I killed a couple units of his. One harvester, one probe. So I'm going to drop his base.
Upgrade complete.
I think the Nexus Cannon kills my Medevac. Yeah. Nexus Cannon gets a Medevac. Got a force here. And so now I haven't killed any workers. I do see that Immortal, so I decided to pick it off. Take out his Stalkers.
Additional supply depots required.
Pretty close battle.
Ready for dust-off.
He lost a lot more than I did. I got Medevacs healing my units, and I push in. Wait for reinforcements. I mean, I'm killing stuff, but I'm really just waiting for my reinforcements because I know there's a bunch coming. And I'm producing 2 Marines, 2 Marauders at a time.
Ready for dust-off.
Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
14 workers killed.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
I needed more supply depots.
Additional supply depots required.
So we're going to watch it from his perspective real quick. So I think
Complete.
what happened here was he's going for Robo. Gets cannons up for defense. So he spends money on defense for cannons. Actually, we need to see when he puts those cannons down. That's kind of important because either he's ultra defensive player or he saw my strategy and wanted to defend against it. So it's hard to decide which is which. We have to see what happens. So he gets a forge. Gets a Robo. He's getting a cannon at his main. Okay, his natural. And he's getting a cannon in his main. So, okay, so I didn't force those cannons. He's just playing defensively. Which is fine. Then he sees my Widow Mine. So I didn't force that, which is an important thing to realize. He was just playing defensively. So I think I got a little bit lucky in that regard. And I think the other way I got lucky, or not lucky, but the other thing I'm trying to learn to do better is get that command center before I start doing aggressive stuff. Because if I don't have that command center, I get so far behind. And it's really kind of an all-in-ish strategy. So the problem is, if they're four-gating me, that command center basically means I lose. So for me, it's a bit of a gamble, especially when I haven't scouted. So that's the trick, is that like I'm basically playing against good enough players that they're not four-gate all-inning me. And hence, I'm not building a second command center to defend that four-gate. Because when I do build that command center, four-gate will beat me. If I don't build that command center and they build their nexus, then I'm behind and they usually can beat me anyway. So in this case, I have a pretty good force. We're kind of even-ish on bases. And if you look at the mineraling, yeah, we're roughly even. He has 2 in each gas. I'm not sure if that's on purpose or not. So he's got Zealot legs coming. So he's going for Stalker, Immortal, Sentry. Stalker, Immortal, Sentry with Zealot legs, and I assume he's going to go into Archon. So he moves his force out. If he's not going into Archon or High Templar, I'd be kind of surprised if that wasn't the goal. So my Medevac's boost in. Gets a Medevac. Again, I have a better army by a little. No, he's got a better army right now, actually. He's got a better army right now. I guess maybe I have better upgrades. Oh, let's take a look. +1, +1. +1, +1. So he's got +1/+1 with Zealot leg. So I think I do have better upgrades because I have +1/+1, but I have Stim, Concussive Shell, and Combat Shield. So, and I think the other thing is my army positioning. I kind of pushed him around a little bit, got him out of positioning, came close to getting the Nexus. He's not mining very well right now because of what I did to his base. So the harassment was somewhat successful, and then it gets really close here. I'm just gonna look at one Marine. Yeah, it's super close. So I'm just going to back that up 1 second. I just kind of was all over the place with that.
Base is under attack. Complete. Base is under attack. We cannot hold.
Lost a Medevac, lost some units. He's coming out to the front. Doesn't see me. Push in. I think it's my upgrades that did it. It's my best. I mean, I have a good force. I got the command center when I needed to, so I didn't get too far behind. And I've got good upgrades. Not really microing against that, but at the same time I'm doing a bunch of other stuff, which is getting my reinforcements. And I felt like I had a critical mass to kill the Zealots. He didn't have like 8 Zealots. If he had like 8 Zealots, I definitely would have needed to kite them quite a bit more.
Upgrade complete. Base is under attack.
I think the other thing. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Obviously, continuing to build units properly, but I think having obviously a good unit mix compared to his, having the Medevacs, not losing all my units on that harassment, catching his units out of position. I think in that mid-game-ish portion, it's critical to be doing those things to kind of get them uncomfortable. And if he didn't build defense there, I would have done a lot more damage to his probe count. And instead of maybe I should have went for the probes instead of the Nexus. I think that's probably a better idea next time. And again, I think I do have to make that command center and try to figure out if they're foregating me. I think that's pretty important. I'm going to take a quick look at the match statistics. So I was supply blocked for quite a bit, which is not great. Worker's active. He is ahead of me. Resource collection rate, pretty even. I pull ahead a little bit at the end, but pretty even, roughly. So I think that's because of my getting that command center when I do is pretty important. Upgrades. I think I had little upgrade edges, and I think that made a difference, actually. And army value. Comparable. But then I took a couple hits on his army and did some good damage here and there. Killed some here, and killed a lot of stuff there. And I kept producing. So, I had better spending skill. He completed his base a little bit earlier than me, but not much. Time from second base complete to second base, mineral income. I basically saturated my second base better than him, apparently. And yeah, I mean, I think it's taking that second base, not just getting super behind, having kind of doing a little bit of scouting, even if it's unsuccessful attacks, getting to know what he's up to. I did a scan at one point to see if he had Colossi coming, so I think it's important to just have that. Have all that going at the same time. It's a really tricky matchup, but yeah. Then the engagement, I lost 1,000 to 44,000, then I lost 600 to 4,600. So basically, I took much better engagements. And in the engagement, he had 2 Immortals, 7 Zealots, 6 Stalkers, 4 Sentries. I had Marine Marauder Medevac, and I quickly killed one of his Immortals. And then I think I pretty quickly killed the second one, yeah.